Get ready for some real, relatable, and motivational conversations with podcast host Angela A. Love Lewis. Join her and her guests as they empower you to deal with the inner you so you can heal, believe, and lead yourself to the life of your dreams. It's time to take the limits off and experience true InnerVation. Let's get to it.
Hello, and welcome to InnerVation, motivating you from the inside out. I am your podcast host, Angela A. Love Lewis, and I am here again this week just to share some things with you about playing small. I want to start off with one of my favorite poems. I love the poem by Marianne Williamson titled Our Deepest Fear. So I'm going to read that to you first, and then we're going to hop into what I want to talk about today. Our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There's nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. I love that poem so much because it speaks to how we often do in life. We play small, we dumb down, we try to be insignificant because we don't want to bring attention to ourselves, but greatness is inside each and every one of us. And because it is our duty, it's our responsibility to shine as brightly as we can. The title of my magazine is iShine. And it's inspired from this poem because we are meant to shine. And, like she says, as children do. When you think about it, as a child, you were fearless. You wanted to do something and you did it. And we need to get back to that childlike adventure, that childlike thought process that nothing can stop us. Whatever it is that we want to achieve or do, we can make it happen. And if you want to know, I'm going to give you some tips about, ways to identify how you're playing small in life. And then let's talk about ways things that you can do to stop that, because somebody is waiting for your greatness to come out, to be seen. And if they're waiting on you, it's time for you to show up. Because there's something that you've been gifted to do. There's something that God has put inside of you that somebody else is waiting for. You have the key to unlock their greatness. And so when you play small, you subsequently keep someone else not being at their fullest potential. They're waiting on you. So let me give you a few things to think about. Because again, this is about motivating yourself from the inside out. And the more you hear, the more you learn. I believe they said, when you know better, do better. Well, this is a do better moment, right? Because I'm going to give you some things to think about on how you're playing small, but I want you to take it into consideration because this is your year. This is your time. Now is it. It really is. 2022 is the year to manifest every great thing that has been deposited in you. So how do you know that you're playing small? Number one, you wait to be asked. If you wait to be asked, opportunity may never come. So many of us have talents and skill sets, and we're just waiting on somebody to ask us to show up. But create your own seat at the table. Stop waiting for someone to tell you to come to the front of the room. Stop waiting for someone to ask you if you are able to accomplish this or do that. Now is the time for you to be bold and show up and show out and let people know what you're capable of. It's time for you to come from the back And I know a lot of us may say we're introverts, right? But it's time for us to be seen and showcase what we have to offer. So stop waiting to be asked. It's time for you to make those moves yourself. It's time for you to let them know who you are and what you can do. Put your gifts and your talents on display. The Bible says your gifts will make room for you. So when you start using them, that's when you may have a door of opportunity that can open that will allow you to live your wildest dreams, but you've got to stop waiting on someone else. It's your time to step up and make things happen. Number 2, when you play small, you allow fear to defeat you. See, if God blessed you with a gift, then use it before you lose it. We are blessed to be blessings, so we can't allow fear to defeat us. See, so many times we are letting the 99 people who tell us we're amazing and great, we listen to it and we think, oh, wow, that's good. But you let that one person say they didn't like what you said, or they don't like what you do, or they don't think your business or your product or your service or your brand is good. And we allow that to deter us and keep us from being amazing. Don't let fear defeat you. Do it afraid. Do it no matter what that 1% of people try to keep you down. Don't allow that to happen. Again, if God blessed you with it, then use it before you lose it. Number 3, another way to know if you're playing small is you allow criticism to crush you. Nobody's perfect, and everybody is not going to love you. Let's just be real about it. You're not going to have everybody being your number 1 fan, but use criticism that you receive to make yourself better, not as a reason to quit. Embrace it, because failures are lessons. They're not reasons for you to stop. They're reasons for you to embrace it so you know how to do things better. Allow that criticism to boost you up and help you to evolve into a better you, not to crush you to where you don't want to do anything at all. That's not what it's designed for. And even if you have haters, let your haters be your motivators. Let them be the catalyst that will take you to a higher height. Propel yourself off of those criticisms to get to another level that's even beyond your wildest dreams. Number 4, another reason when you're playing small is you hide your voice. You start thinking that, oh, they can say it better than I can. Oh, they're much better than me at doing it. You should go and get them to do it. I don't think I'm the person for the job. I want to say that you should always show up as the authentic version of yourself instead of an imitation of someone else. See, when you try to be like someone else, you are allowing people to miss out on all of the amazing things that make you you. There's nobody else like you. Nobody. And so stop hiding your voice. Your voice is what someone is waiting on. They're listening and they're trying to figure out who should they follow? Who should they connect with? Who should they collaborate with? And when your voice is not authentic, then they are not going to get the true experience. You've got to show up as your authentic self. There's nothing or anyone better than that. No one can be like you. That's why even twins cannot have, even though they may look the same, no 2 people are exactly the same. Even your fingerprints are different. So, with that being said, your voice is powerful. Your voice matters. Stop hiding it, because someone is waiting for you. Number 5 reason why you play small, or how to identify that you're playing small, is that a no kills your spirit. For some of us, you hear the word no and it just takes you out. It makes you not want to continue to do your business. You think, oh, I suck at this. Nobody's going to buy from me again. And you get into this funk when no may not just mean not yet. It doesn't mean that you stop. You keep pushing, keep going. 1 no should not. 99 no's may defeat you, mentally, but you've got to be strong enough to trust into the process, trust your gift, to know that even with the 99 no's, the 100th opportunity may be your yes, and that may be the catalyst that blows your mind. But you've got to keep persevering. You've got to be resilient. You got to be flexible. Don't let no kill your spirit. Think about it as just ways to hone your skills so that you can go out and be even better every single time. I know it sounds easier said than done, but again, when you allow no to crush your spirit, that's you playing small. Keep pushing. Don't stop. The number 6 reason to know if you're playing small is you crowd your life with insignificant things. It's like self-sabotage. You're busy, but you're not productive. We've got to learn to prioritize and focus on the right activities to achieve our goals. See, we'll allow things to happen and be distractions that keep us from pursuing our greatness. So when you start letting insignificant things happen, that's self-sabotaging behavior, because you're setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up. And when I said earlier, failures are learning lessons, but for some people, failures will keep you from achieving what you should be achieving, from hitting your goals or living your dreams. When you crowd your life with insignificant things, those distractions can set you back so many years, or even set you back to the point that you never do anything. Stop playing small. Stop self-sabotaging yourself. Be productive. Prioritize and focus on the right activities so that you can achieve your goals. The number 7 reason, nobody knows what you do. That's playing small, because you are the best kept secret. It's time to tell the world who you are and what you do. The world is waiting on you. Stop downplaying your gifts and your talents and your skill sets. Stop acting like it's not important, or you don't really want to, say much, or you want to be at the back of the room and just keep your head down. No, it's time for people to know who you are. It's time for you to stop playing small. Number 8, you try to please others before making yourself happy. I know some of y'all are relating to this, because y'all can recognize some of the things that you do. Maybe one of them, maybe a lot of them. When you try to please others before making yourself happy, that's nice, right? But that's people pleasing, and it doesn't serve you well. You are your most important asset. It's up to you to prioritize yourself. See, it's great to do things for other people. I'm not saying that you don't, because we should. But you also got to prioritize you. You got to make sure that you're good. You can't pour from an empty cup. So you've got to motivate yourself from the inside out, and you've got to make you your number 1 priority, so that you are full, so that you are in a position where you can give to other people, because you are doing self-care. You're showing your self-love. You're doing all the things that help you so that you can be a blessing to someone else. Number 9, you say yes way too often because you are afraid of rejection. Yeah, that's another one. You say yes even when you're overwhelmed, even when you're overbooked. You don't want to hurt someone's feelings, so you say yes even when you know you're tired or you have other things to do. Learn to say no to the things that are no longer serving you, or to the people who are no longer people who you need in your life. Sometimes people are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, and we hold on to things much longer than we need to. Learn to say no. It's a whole sentence that doesn't require an explanation. Sometimes let your no be no and be okay with it. And I know for some of us, that's a hard thing to do, because you've been the yes person all your life. But I tell you, when you are able to say no, when you are able to stop dealing with things that no longer serve you, it is so liberating. It is so refreshing. It's something that you need. And I promise you, the world is not going to fall apart or stop. So learn to stop saying yes to the things that, because you're trying to avoid rejection. Number 10, you hold back because you don't want to be judged as too much. How many of us play small because we don't want people to not like us because we are successful or we're good at what we do? You deny your greatness and your true self when you do that. You got to learn to empower yourself so that you can empower others. It doesn't matter that you are over the top. Somebody is looking for that. Somebody needs to see you be brilliant, gorgeous, just like the poem says. Who are you not to be? We try to hold back, but that's playing small and it doesn't serve the world. That's why I love that poem, because it said there's nothing enlightening about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. Stop holding back. It's when you let your light shine that you unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. That's what we should be doing. We should be allowing other people, giving them permission to go out and be great because they see us being great. And it should be an inspiration to other people to go out and be amazing and be fabulous and be okay with it and not apologize. We apologize so much, but this is not the season for that. Don't apologize for being fabulous and wonderful and amazing and awesome and incredible and great. Stop apologizing for that and just be it. The next one, you agree on what doesn't feel aligned. Sometimes we accept things and we know that it just doesn't sit right in our spirit. Sometimes we do things and you're like, yeah, I shouldn't have done that because it's really not who I am. You can't receive what's yours when you are out of alignment. You've got to be in alignment to get the things that God has for you. And when you are accepting things that are not true to who you are, that's a setup for failure. That's a setup that is going to take you off task. That's a distraction that's going to keep you from achieving your best self, from achieving the goals and the dreams that you have. The last one is you don't trust yourself enough to go for what you truly want. I'm going to say that again. You don't trust yourself enough to go for what you truly want. See, you must innovate, right? Yes, motivate yourself from the inside out, because that's what it means to be self-empowered, self-motivated. You've got to trust yourself. You've got to stop listening to the noise all around you and get centered and grounded and listen to you. Trust your instincts. Trust your discernment. Get comfortable knowing that you can make those decisions for your life that are in your best interest. See, when you play small, that means that your actions are motivated by your fears, insecurities, low self-worth, and scarcity. But we should be operating out of abundance. Instead of seeking outside validation and desiring maybe temporary comfort, get out of your comfort zone. It's time to take risk and not allow problems and unpleasant feelings to stop us from achieving what we want to achieve. We've got to stop listening to our inner critic and start playing big. We deserve to have a life that is amazing, that's phenomenal, that's great. You can't have it playing small. You've got to embrace everything inside of you that has made you who you are. Again, we ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? And as the poem says, actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. And because you are, you need to embrace every single thing that He has given you. He's already deposited every single thing that you will ever need. All you have to do is accept it and use it and show up. and show out every single time. And it doesn't matter what other people think. It doesn't matter whether they like you. It doesn't matter whether they support you. You trust and believe that God is going to bring the right people in your circle to help you, to support you and encourage you. But until that time, motivate yourself from the inside. Motivate yourself. Empower yourself. Encourage yourself. Do all those things first. It starts with you. And then when it starts with you and you get that confidence and that boldness to go out and take those risks to be amazing, to play big, oh my God, now you open up a floodgate of things that are going to tap into even more inside of you. And as you do that, oh, again, like the poem says at the end, as we're liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. Yes, now is your time. Stop playing small and go all out. It's your time. It's your season. And I'm telling you, again, stop being the best kept secret. Go to www.getvisibilitynow.com. I would love to work with you. If you have a business and you want to get spotlighted, if you want to let people know who you are, connect with me. Go to that website and book a consultation so we can talk about how to get you out there, how to get you on this podcast, how to get you inside iShine magazine, how to get you on the iShine podcast or numerous other podcasts or magazines, making connections, getting on the cover, doing things so that people can see who you are and what you do. It's time to get noticed. It's time to get visible, because once you're visible, that builds your credibility. So visibility leads to credibility, and credibility leads to profitability. You are in business, and it's time for people to know who you are. Connect with me so that we can make that happen. Again, that's www.getvisibilitynow.com, and let me connect you to unlimited possibilities of getting out there and getting the exposure that you need. Again, I hope you all have liked this broadcast, this particular show. I hope you can identify with some of the ways that you're playing small, and then flip that thing so that people can start seeing and knowing who you are. You deserve to be in the spotlight. You deserve to be seen. You deserve to let all of the things that you've done, all of the activities that you've put in to get to where you are. Let's let the world know who you are. And as you do that, now you're going to help someone else be great. And that's what it's all about. As you go forth, you're liberating someone else to be great as well. And if we can do that, it's like a ripple effect. It's like throwing a pebble into the water and seeing it ripple out. Your actions will lead to someone else, whose actions will lead to someone else. And if we want the world to be great, it starts with us being great. It starts with you motivating yourself from the inside out so that you can impact other people. I hope you like, share, comment on this broadcast, follow us, reach out, tell somebody else about me. Hopefully they will be blessed, and hopefully they will be encouraged, and hopefully we'll start seeing positive change. Until next time, see you guys soon. Again, InnerVation, motivating you from the inside out. Have a good one.